Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel. And welcome to Kristen Carlson's 1000 subby hop and giveaway. Don't forget about the giveaway. And it's also, because it's Thursday, Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Kathy, Krista, myself, Dorothy, Rebecca, and Sonia. So I will be using my dies and one punch, I believe is what. No, I'm going to use two punches. I take that back. I'm going to use two. But they are both small circle punches. I'm showing the dies that I will be using, and I'm going to use the camera on that one, and then the other one was the picture wheel. And I went ahead and cut everything out so I'd have it ready. And this camera here, she has a camera in the bottom right hand corner of her layout. Mine's going to be up just a little bit higher because I am changing a couple of things on there. This camera is it's a physics one, and I cut it out, well, partially cut it out a few times, and I'm going to do some layering so it won't be just a plain camera. When I get done, I'll have several of the colors that I'm already planning on using in the layout. And there is a little teeny tiny heart in that bowl somewhere. No, I remember now. It wasn't in the bowl. I'd laid it aside so I wouldn't have to dig for it because there are a few other little tiny things in that bowl. And I am going to inset it into the space that is on this camera. It is made to like punch out, but when you inset it into another die cut, you can tell that it's got the cut out there and that it's inside. And I really like that look. And there's the little heart. It is super tiny. I mean, I stuck it over there on the side just so I would not lose it. And of course, probably forgot about it, so I did take a second to look in that bowl. Well, probably a little longer than a second, but I cut it out. And uh, the happy birthday, I had it in with my card section thing, and I got it off of Cat Scrappiness. And the little banner thing, I actually got that as like a freebie when I ordered some stuff from this one girl. She was I guess she was having a D-stash, only she had an Etsy store and she just sold everything on YouTube and then did not have anything in the Etsy store anymore. So she sent that little banner, and I cut it out of 5 different pattern papers plus the red because I wanted the string to have the red color. And I went ahead and cut all these pieces out ahead of time. One reason is there is so much layering on Kristen's layout that I didn't want to forget something. I didn't want to have to keep looking at the layout while I was trying to do the video. And I knew my video was going to be long anyway. So yeah, I went ahead and cut everything out. If you look at her layout, mine is going to be the opposite of hers because Casey's looking in the opposite direction. And so I wanted everything on the right and him to, well, he's not really looking in the opposite direction. He's looking at his cake. He's blowing out his candles. And he was 12 on that birthday. And I've got basically the same paper she does, only her picture is portrait and mine is landscape. And I made my main piece of paper there, that blue with the other 2 layers below it, I made them bigger than what hers is. Hers is more square, and I thought about making square, but then I thought this picture was going to take up too much of it. Then I trimmed the picture down. At first I wasn't going to, but then I trimmed it down, and I like it better this way anyhow. And I just went ahead and kept the longer piece of paper there. And she also had a couple of things underneath the bottom of the photo. I did layer both of my things. Hers is not layered, but I layered mine. And then I promptly cover my top one up pretty good. You can see it a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked it to show. If I'd known it was going to be such a small amount, I would have cut it a little bit, right there where you couldn't see it, and spread it out a little more. My banner is going in the left-hand corner, where hers is going in the right. And besides her banner being there, I tried to pinch the iPad picture so you can see that she has clusters on the top and the bottom. And you can barely see it in the little picture up there on the left, but she has a cluster up there. So I will be going back and put a little cluster up there with my banner. And I come back down here to work on this cluster. And this camera, I went ahead and put a green piece of the cardstock that was laying there behind the heart. Otherwise, it was going to show whatever, like the picture, was probably what it was going to show that was behind it. And I'd rather have the cardstock than the picture showing. I wanted it to look more intentional. And she has two, well, she cut in half her picture wheel. And I believe she got hers off, it might have been Etsy. I know I watched the video, but I was scrapping while I was watching the video because I watched it before I even realized that her hop was going to happen. And she said that she ordered a SVG file, and then I believe she said she customized it a little bit. So you'd have to watch her video. So I'm going to put it down there below just to make sure we get that part right. But her name, her YouTube channel will be down there first. And in the description thing, where I first start, I will put the link to her video for this layout. But then I'll put the link for her video for the hop next. So you won't miss out because she is having a giveaway. And we are all scrap lifting her. And she wanted it to be a celebration. So I think it's the last thing I put on the layout. I will put the word celebration on there because I happened to notice it and I thought, oh, how cool. I can put that on the celebratory hop layout. And how I ramble. I'm busy putting stuff on the layout and I am rambling and not telling you what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm making that cluster up there with the banner like she had, well, maybe not like she had, but close enough so that I can have that mimicked on my layout. I'm looking at my sticker sheet, at least trying to decide what else I can use on my layout. And I noticed it had some streamers. I end up using 3 on the layout. And then it has these little dots. And I thought, well, if streamers are gone, there might be confetti too. So I put 1 on each one of the streamers. And then up there with that happy birthday, I'm going to end up putting 2 extra up there. But yeah, I'm looking at the colors and trying to make them match. And let me tell you, they do not stick to the streamer because the streamer is slick. And I guess there isn't enough sticky on the back of them. Oh, and this is Echo Park, and it's 2 collections. One, It's Your Day, and then the other one, Birthday Surprise maybe or something. Anyway, it's 2 Echo Park ones. That's why I have 2 sticker sheets there. But anyway, I was saying they won't stick, so I had to put some liquid glue underneath them. I'd seen this, well, it's a sticker, but I'm changing it into a tag so I can go ahead and put the twine in there and put it up on foam tape, but it says make a wish. I seen that and I thought, oh, I got to go ahead and put that on there. Even though she don't have another cluster, she does have 3 clusters. And it's not really a cluster because I only put it and then the hat on there. But I had to put it by the cake where he's blowing on the cake. And if you notice on the cake, it has spiders. That's because his birthday's October 27th. They had a birthday party. Him and his brother birthdays are really close together. So between the 2, they will have their birthday party together. And then on their actual birthdays, when they get up in the morning, she gives them cake. They get cake for breakfast instead of the regular breakfast. I think a couple of times they might have had a Krispy Kreme, which is, like awesome since we don't have one around here. She had to drive to go get it. But yeah, they'll have that sometimes too, and they're pretty tickled, and she'll put a candle on them. But this was his 12th birthday. I'm looking at this to see what I am doing. I put a cupcake over there on the left behind the camera, and I also put a present there. It's a pretty small one, but I put it by the camera also. And I'm just going around the page trying to find things to just look and see if there could be anything added. So I added that ice cream to the happy birthday up there, but I will also add, yeah, I'm putting it on there now, a sticker with little hats all the way across there. That sticker is made like a label is, so it has a little, oh, ticket punch corners on it. And then I pulled out my enamel dots that I was going to put on here, and I will use 3 colors, red, green, and a light blue. The light blue is really not on here. It's except on one that has like these little waves. The paper has little waves on there, and it's in the little waves. That blue that's going down the thing, and that's the only places on here. But I decided to bring it out just a little bit more. And here's the word celebration, because I did happen to, I don't know how I missed it as much as I looked at the sticker sheet, but I happened to just glance over there thinking I was done. And I seen it, so of course it went on the page. I matted it in green and then red. I wanted it to make sure it showed up since, you know, it is a celebratory hop. But if you look down there below, underneath Kristin's name will be everybody else that is celebrating with her 1,000 subbies. And of course, the Punched Out Thursday gals will be down there too. And some of them might be on vacation, so but you might want to check just to see if they are off vacation now. I think Kathy will be back and somebody else will be going. But be sure to check them out. And if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you who already are, thank you so much. But I really appreciate all of you watching, and the comments that you leave, of course, they make my day. Yeah. Oh, and there's that cute little banner. I think it's just adorable, especially since it was a freebie. And yeah, I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Find some time to scrap. Bye.